Welcome back to Supeologists Podcast.
I'm Alex. That's Nico.
And this is the show we dive into all things superhero. It's
Welcome
been a
back,
while.
chat.
Welcome back, chat. It's been more than a month.
I think a month, yeah, something like
It's
that.
been over a month.
We've been busy.
We have been busy.
Not with the podcast. Don't mistake it.
Yeah, no, not with the podcast. Well, at first it was because I was busy with the podcast. So episode 20
Was
after episode 19, which is the last one that got posted. I tried doing something different editing wise. I was going to do like alternating.
Turns out
it took a long time because it wasn't automatic. Like I was I was switching every frame every single time by hand. So I didn't stop doing that. I'd say I'm about 2/3 of the way done. A good 64.
It was a month ago. He's not even done yet.
A good 64% done. That's because it's so much. Because every time I try, I don't have a PC, so I'm doing it on my laptop.
Yeah.
And so every time I try, like my laptop overheats like
Really?
so quick.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I can get like a 15-minute editing session in, and that's like 5 seconds worth of footage.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean.
But I still plan on getting that out whenever I can. So this week for this week's episode,
we got Trace reviews.
3 reviews. But we are going to try and do it in as minimal cuts and as minimal editing because we're filming this on Sunday at 7:50 p.m. This episode, the Supeologists Podcast episodes are supposed to be out every Monday. So,
but as you can tell, it has not been like that as of late.
But we're going to try and do that. So this episode that we're filming right now is going to get posted
before the other one
tomorrow, before episode 20. So this is technically episode 20.
This is the prequel to your sequel.
But I don't know, though.
Prequel.
So, we have 3 reviews. We have Superman Legacy, Ironheart. Well, I guess it's just Superman, because they changed the
I was like, what are you talking about?
So, it's Superman,
Ironheart,
and Fantastic Four.
Yeah, which we'll do in order the way you watched it. So, Ironheart's the way it came out. Ironheart's first, then Superman, then Fantastic Four.
Right. But...
And Fantastic Four is not too long from when we're recording this. That was like maybe
Fantastic
a couple
Four
days
was Thursday, so
it's like Sunday
4 days
now.
ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do this as minimal cuts as possible, as raw as possible. So it's gonna be pretty authentic, and it might look a little rough because again, I'm doing as little editing and as little cuts as possible.
Just to at least get something out.
Yeah, just so we have something to get out to you guys. The funny part is like a little behind the scenes. The camera that's on me right now is like an actual camera. It's not a camcorder. It's just it's a Canon EOS M50. But it only does 30 minutes of footage at a time, so it'll go out.
Yeah. That's why we cut a lot, because like it'll be like he has a timer set, so like as soon as it goes off, we stop
cut
everything,
and then maybe we'll like repeat the sentence we were saying or whatever. But that's just a little behind the scenes. So the only cuts that will be happening this episode are probably the camera turning off. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna do as raw as possible. I still don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like I was thinking about it earlier. I might want to do so we'll do all 3 reviews right now.
Yeah. But
I feel like I might split it up into 3 different episodes.
Maybe.
I don't know yet, depending on how long this is.
Yeah.
So yeah, without further ado, this week the Supeologists Podcast brings you Super Raw Recap and Review Man. So.
I'll come up with a better name.
With that being said, like with the title, so it's gonna be raw. We're gonna recap what's been going on for over the past month because
the 3 Musketeers.
Because we haven't been uploading anything, and then review because we're reviewing 3 things. 3 R's: raw, recap, review.
Oh shit!
The light bulb just went off. So yeah, this week we've got Super Raw Recap and Review Man.
Type shit. I like that.
I don't know if it's... So, regardless, tomorrow's episode 20.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know how it goes. Maybe we'll do 21, 22, and 23. You know? Actually, you know what? Screw all that. No. This is episode 20. This 20. It's all going to be one episode. So, this is episode 20, and then the one I'm currently working on will be episode 21 or whenever that gets released.
I don't even remember what we talked about in the last episode.
I think it was just like a random day. Next week, though, I already got the name for it. You ready? Should I leak it right now?
No.
No?
Let's keep the 5 viewers surprised.
All right, sweet. No, but our past few, I mean, I don't know how
it's been recently.
Yeah. But like our past few have done pretty darn well. Let me take a little gander at it real quick. An Extra Bit and Super Thunderbolts Review Man both did over 1,000 views. And we're at 58 subs. Not great, but we're about to change that today. We're about to get another 1,000 views on this video. Calling it. I'm gonna be clipping the frick out of this episode. This is gonna be clipped. On Instagram, TikTok. Anyway. Slumps and dumps. Summits, slumps, and dumps.
I haven't done this in a while.
Let's just do a quick. For me, I'm just gonna do a little. This is the recap part.
Yeah.
For me, it's literally just been work out, and then come home and grind some FC with Alex.
Grind pain and misery for an hour.
Dude, oh my gosh, bro. Champs is so annoying. I'm against the script every single time. I streamed a little bit so that Alex can watch me play. Yeah. Bro, and like I am just raging. I think there's a clip. I think Alex clipped one of my rages. I threw my controller, and you could hear the bang.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, no, because I'd be like up to like 3 a.m. sometimes doing like dumbass shit, and this man's like in the Discord. All I see is playing EAFC, and I'm like, "There's no way this guy's up this late playing EAFC, bro."
Well, I'm usually playing with Alex, and we'll be doing like division rivals, like duos or whatnot. But
now we got RL Craft, so we're gonna be on a good game. But it's $10 apparently.
Yeah. Dude, it's funny. I think actually, so. Damn, it's been a minute then.
What?
I think in the last episode 19, I talked about going to see the Bayern versus Benfica soccer game with Alex.
I think. I saw a post on that. Yeah,
that was in Charlotte. Dude, it's been that long. That was a
couple of weeks ago.
No, that was like a month and a half ago,
really?
Dude. That was like beginning of last month.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember at all.
Oh my gosh. That's because it was just me and Alex. Like, we went to Charlotte and everything. It was a hot day, too. Saw a couple baddies. You know how it is. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And in episode 19, my hair was like super. It's still long now, but in episode 19 it was like super long.
Yeah, because I remember we were talking about getting haircuts.
Yeah. In episode 20, or what would have been episode 20, the one that's in progress, my hair's like
all over the place. I got a haircut though, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, I think you were looking pretty fresh. Me, not so much.
I was right now.
I was 2 weeks ago. I was 2 weeks away from getting a haircut at that point.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm 2 weeks from getting another haircut.
So we're at the same. It's like we never left.
Right. Well, no, except last time I didn't get a haircut for like 3 months. This right now is me not getting a haircut for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Or okay. I guess a month and a half. Or I guess a month actually.
Dude, I can barely go a month.
Like 5 weeks. Yeah, dude. Sometimes it's like it's like ridiculous. Like, okay, I need to get a haircut. Yeah. But sometimes but then like the next day you'll have a good hair day. Like, nah, I can wait.
Yeah, no. Sometimes I just look so like homeless.
Yeah,
no. Like it's so bad. Like I remember this one time I was on a streak, but like it wasn't intentional. I just it was just so busy and I just didn't have any time to get a haircut. And I go into work and my coworker came and was like, you kind of look like Wolverine. I'm like, yeah. It's time for me to get a fucking haircut, bro. I was like, yeah, okay, buddy. Move along, bro. I was like, okay. Before you made me mad, bro. But, I can't tell if that's a compliment or not. But the motherfucker's hairy, so I'm going to assume not. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, okay. I got a haircut the next day.
All right. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, my gosh. I was in college for the first...
Oh, my God. College is coming. That's how long it's been. It was like maybe a month. We were like maybe a month, maybe 2 months. A month and a half.
Out of the school year.
Yeah. Now we have like maybe, 2-3 weeks?
I go back the 18th.
Yeah, and these motherfuckers talking about let's go to the beach. And I'm like...
Yo, it's going to be a fire trip, though. No, it's so funny.
I hope it is.
Because my coworkers are planning a... I guess it's like a water park day. I don't know. It's called Fantasy Lake. I don't know what it is. It's like Fantasy Lake. It's like a water park. It's like a water park. It's like a water park that's like an obstacle course or whatever. I don't know. I didn't really take an interest in it because I wasn't going because we had plans.
Right.
So like literally, we made plans like that Saturday.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, I get a text from one of my coworkers being like, "What are you doing on this date?" And it's the date that we're going. Yeah. I'm like, "Oh, I've already got plans." And then she's like, "No, you don't. You're going to this thing." I'm like, "Oh, I already made plans." I screenshotted our plan, like us, our group chat, sent to them, and they're like, "Oh, that's AI." I was like, "It's not.
That's AI."
It's not. But that's funny. But yeah. So what I was saying was, during my first year of college, I didn't work out like at all. So like all the gains I made that summer, lost it, and then some probably. And then this summer, I've been going again. I mean, I try to work out every single day, but I might take like the weekend off or a day of the weekend off. Before I left for last summer, I was able to bench a plate. And for those of you that don't know, I was like 140.
Yeah.
Now I am 50. I gained 5 pounds in college, and then out of college now, I think I've gained 5 pounds of muscle. Okay. Or I might still be at 145.
I don't know, dude. I've lost all my gains too.
But I am officially benching more than a plate now. I am, and this is not counting the bar. I'm already benching 130. So I have 3-pound plates.
Yeah.
So I'm benching 136, and that's not including the bar. I think I have a women's bar.
A woman's bar?
Yeah. So I think it's
what
like.
What does that mean?
I think it's at like 17 or 21 pounds.
Oh, okay. It's lighter. Okay.
So yeah, the bar itself is lighter, but the weight I'm actually lifting is more. So heavier, the 136 plus whether it's 17 or 21, it's still more than 135.
Yeah.
So I'm probably so let's say I'm benching 145 if I were to go to like an actual gym, because I have a home gym, so I work out in my home gym, so it's easy for me.
I've been going to the gym recently. I've been trying to.
You and Alex have been going.
Yes, I've been taking him just so he can push me. Because I realized like throughout the summer I've been going like once like every like month, and I always went alone. And I was like, that's my issue. I'm going alone. I don't have anyone to like tell me I'm a fucking like piece of shit or something like that, or like to get up the weight. So I'm like, let me bring Alex, because that's how I started this whole journey anyway. So I'm like, let me bring the OG. Let me get back into it. So yeah, he does help. Because when I was by myself, I was too scared to lift heavy weights, because I'm like
right, yeah.
Because I'm literally like, bro, there's no way I can lift this. Like from the time like I've been like stopped working out, I'm like, there's no way I can. He'd be like, and like at the like before the last time I worked out. Let me restart. The last day I worked out before Alex, I had been able to barely bench a plate. I weighed like 200 something pounds, so that's not okay. And he was like, yeah, you can get a plate. And I'm like, okay. And I did 8 reps. I don't know how the fuck I did 8 reps, but I did 8 reps. She's like, I think you can do 185. And I'm like, that's like a whole jump. And he was like, no, that attitude. So I did it.
That was peak Alex.
I did it. I did 185. I was like, holy shit. So yeah, that's why I bring him along. He's my motivator. He's my coach. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So it does help. Because like sometimes when I get to the gym, I get bored because I always do the same workout. And this man always has like a different workout routine like every other week. Right. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I go to the gym and he's like, we're going to do this. And I'm like, never done this before. He's like, that's the point. Dumbass. And I'm like, dude, you know more than me.
I remember the other day, or I don't know, I think it was what would have been episode 20, that filming session. We were talking about the gym again off camera. And we were like talking about like arm work. Like, oh yeah, it was like, because I was telling you that I saw a video of these two guys arguing what's a better, if you could have one workout, one exercise for the rest of your life, would you rather do chest or like arms?
Arms, yeah.
And we were going over like all the different types of arm exercises, and you were like, there's so many you can do. You can do curls, you can do both types. You can do hammer curls, bicep curls,
and you can do like whatever the fuck.
What the hell is that?
It's like you bring it up and then like it like exercises like your whole arm.
Oh yeah. Your forearm. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what it's called, but like it's a really good exercise.
Yeah, it's I don't know what is it, Zimmerman curl? Zimmerman.
I think something around there.
It's some person's name.
Yeah.
But no, you did this.
Oh yeah, and that's shoulders.
Oh my god, this guy did it. So for our audio listeners, on Spotify or whatever, I gestured a shoulder lateral raise, and that's
basically just
for your shoulders.
Yeah, basically just flapping my arms around.
It's bringing your arm like straight up from your side.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, I do that for arms. Like, I feel that in my bicep, and I'm like, there's no way you can feel that in your unless you're overstretching your arm when you. There's no way you feel that in your bicep, dude. That was so funny. Oh my gosh, I can't. Do you actually before that? Did you actually do that for biceps?
No,
I don't know why. Okay,
no. I was just making shit up, and then like at the moment I felt it in my biceps. Like if I could feel it, it works clearly.
I wonder how that would feel under load if I just did it right now. But yeah, no. So. Yeah, school's coming up. School year starting to come back up. I will say that if not this episode or next week, the week after that might be the last one. So the Supeologists Podcast is going to go on a break. So we're going to do like seasonal podcasts. It's not going to be every Monday.
Yeah.
So maybe the Monday before school, or maybe the first Monday back to school, will be the end of season 1 of the Supeologists Podcast, and they'll pick up season 2 whenever.
Yeah, whenever we have time, or whenever Nico has time.
All right. I mean, so
at this point now, it'll just be more about like scheduling.
Yeah.
When he's not home, or when I'm not at work.
Right. So the Supeologists Podcast, initially the Supeologists Podcast was me. It was gonna be all me. It was gonna be my show. But then
he's gonna add like other people every other once in a while.
Right, but
nobody decided to pull through because motherfuckers are fake as fuck.
No, not even. That's not even that.
Or they're either just too boring.
That wasn't even the problem. The problem was scheduling, and yes, some of them were boring. But the reason behind why they were so boring is because they didn't have the knowledge.
Yeah.
So.
Unlike me,
you know the most. Alex
knows a lot. Alex knows more comic book shit than I do.
Right, Alex does know a lot, but Alex, if you're watching this, you know that you tend to be nonchalant as frick.
Episode 20, actually 20.1.
Okay, no, that was fun, but that's because it was all 4 of us. Yeah. So, but Alex, you know damn well you love to be like, yeah, no, it's whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just too nonchalant.
Yeah.
No nonchalant king.
Yeah, no, you're so Oh my gosh. But like you're a great guest to have on the show, but like it would be me, you, and then it would have to be another person. Because episode, I think it was like 17 or whatever. It was Captain America: Brave New World, that review. It was me, him, and Glenn.
I remember that, yeah.
But Glenn couldn't do the second half.
Yeah.
So it just ended up being me and Alex.
Yeah.
And I was talking the whole time. He was talking to like I don't want to say I was doing all the work because I don't think that's true at all. But like the enthusiasm, I was way more enthusiastic. Whereas Alex was just in there like, yeah. Oh yeah, lackluster. Yeah. It's very yeah. Bro, dude. Oh my gosh. No. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. But okay, so do we anything else for the recap? So we got pretty much news for the podcast in the future.
Yeah.
News for the podcast in the past.
Yeah.
We want to move on to.
We can, yeah.
All right. Well, so.
Something that's probably the same thing. Work.
Oh yeah.
Just life. Whatnot. Just been chill.
Same course, same pattern.
Yeah, everything's cooling down. Like all the summer shit is like cooling down. The only thing I can say my dump is way too hot out here.
Oh my gosh.
I think my friend went to Tyler Creator's concert. I think it was in Raleigh.
Dude,
or was it Charlotte?
I wanted to go, but I didn't know.
I know a lot of people wanted to go. Apparently, this man was just like, "Y'all live in these climates, bro. It's not even this hot in LA." And I'm like, "Bro, North Carolina weather will forever be my number one op, bro. I swear to God, it's actually so insane. Like, I think last year was the most amount of snow we've ever gotten in like so many years. Like, I'd never seen that much snow in my whole history of living here, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And it was so crazy because I remember I was at a restaurant with my friend, and there was no news at all about it snowing. We left, bro. It started snowing, and it started snowing quick. Like by the time there was no snow on the ground. By the time I got home, there was at least 3 to 2 inches on the floor, and I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think in Greenville there was like 6, 7. 6, 7. All right.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, So that's some dumps. What are we doing first? We're doing Ironheart review?
Ironheart first.
All right.
Because Ironheart has the most controversy.
Ironheart review.
Ironheart.
Do you want to do score out of 10? I don't even know what I'd rate it.
I don't know either, honestly.
Let me think. Okay, I got it.
I got mine too.
All right. 3, 2, 1, 6.5.
6 out of 10.
I got 6.5. You got 6. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's great. I'd say it's a good show. It definitely kept me engaged.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like it was bad like She-Hulk bad. I know a lot of people said it was worse than She-Hulk, and that's way like I couldn't even finish She-Hulk. I could at least finish Ironheart.
I mean, I will always finish a Marvel show. I don't care if it's the worst thing I've seen before in my life. I have to finish it, and that goes for any show really. In general, like once I start, I think I have to finish it just for the lore. Because especially for Marvel, it's like if I don't watch something, it's like I missed out on some lore.
Yeah, I just look it up. I'm just like, yeah, no.
But yeah, I got 6 out of 5 for it. I would say for the first 3 episodes, 100%
really good,
super good. I was like, damn, this is really great.
Yeah.
4th episode,
after that kind of started to fall off.
4th episode, I was still into it because I think that was the episode, and this is so for just to let you guys know, we are doing spoiler alerts. So,
I don't think we have done that yet.
No, we're gonna. Ironheart came out.
Spoiler free? Oh no,
we're not doing anything spoiler free for Superman.
Ironheart came out a while ago.
For Superman and for Ironheart, we're not doing spoiler free. We're doing spoilers because it's been past the 2-week embargo.
Yeah.
But for Fantastic Four, we will do a spoiler.
So if you haven't watched Ironheart, here's your warning now.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Ironheart or Superman,
go watch it, or go watch a video about it.
Yeah, and then come back. Same thing goes for Fantastic Four, but we'll have a spoiler-free segment for that first.
Yeah, because that came out very, very recently.
Literally the last week.
Yeah.
Ironheart, episode 4. I think that was the episode where the Hood's cousin dies, right? That's when they do that
in the little facility.
Yeah. That was I like that episode.
That episode was really good.
After that is when I started to dislike the show.
Yeah.
After that's when I started to go down.
Kind of started to fall off a little bit.
So Ironheart had what, 6 episodes?
No.
It didn't have that many episodes. It didn't have 9.
I don't think it had 6.
It had 6 or 7.
No, it didn't. No, it had like 8.
It did not have 8.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you right now, it did not have 8. There's no way it had 8 episodes.
There's no way it had 6. I don't remember watching 6.
Well,
the first episode wasn't an hour though, was it? It was like 40-some minutes.
I think so, but there were it released with 3 episodes.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I think 3 more came after that.
Hold on, chat.
Are you looking it up, or are you looking at Disney Plus?
I'm on Disney Plus right now. 6 episodes.
It was 6 episodes. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. I think each one was around an hour. Like it was more than 50 minutes.
The first 2 couple ones were like 40-something.
Really? Oh, yeah. I thought it were longer than that.
And then like towards like the middle it was like 50 to an hour.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So anyway, the first 4 episodes I was into.
Really good. Yeah.
Really good. Lousy way to introduce Mephisto. I mean, it was a good way to introduce Mephisto, but it shouldn't have been introduced. Mephisto should not have been introduced in this show.
I don't think so either.
And I do like the, what's her name? Zelma? The witchcraft girl?
Yeah, she was really good.
She was
good.
Really cool. I liked her addition. I don't like how Ironheart is now another magic wielder. Because her suit
is powered by magic.
It's powered by magic now.
No, yeah, she also took the deal, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, yeah.
Which kind of had me a little mad.
That's why yeah. So the magic
that kind of upset me.
Ironheart mixing with magic is what ruined the show for me.
But like it made sense because of what she was going up against.
Yeah, so, like the way that the show was written, it made
sense. But like, did it need to happen? No.
I think that Mephisto, it wasn't as threatening. Like you can tell that he was still dangerous. But like, Marvel didn't do a good job of making him this threat.
Yeah.
I think
the only time I ever found Mephisto scary was when they were like sampling the Hood's like little fragment. And they were like, "Where the fuck did you get this? Like, it's not even in our records."
Right.
Like, there's like this is something else. And then everyone was like,
"Nah." And then he was dissing Dormammu.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. He was like, "Dormammu."
He's not even with look in the...
Yeah. I don't know what he said, but it was pretty cool.
But yeah, no. Mephisto being confirmed is a cool idea. Riri Williams is still a good... I still like Riri Williams. Her character is still good.
Riri is cool.
And I like how they did... I liked how they flashed back into her lore and the whole Natalie aspect.
Natalie was really cool, interesting. And it was really interesting.
That's what had me intrigued the most was the whole Natalie.
And how she came to be.
Yeah,
because it's really, I guess I'd say it's sophisticated only because she has human attributes. Cause she's I'd say she's half human, half computer. I'd say because I don't know. It's kind of weird to describe.
She was manifested from
memories.
Yeah. So technically, she would think that she is human.
Human. So it makes it very human interaction.
Yeah. So as far before she tried touching Riri, she thought she was human.
Yeah. And then she was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah. Again, her becoming human at the end of the show ruined that whole aspect.
Yeah, it ruined everything because it was supposed to be a whole. I can get past this. This is because everyone else got past it.
Yeah, because it was a whole growing thing.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a whole character development and how she didn't want this for her and everything. It's this is how I don't want to keep her memory alive from this. Mm-hmm. But then I think who was the other guy?
Xavier?
Her brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was all weirded out about it. He's like, why would you do that? Mm-hmm. He was it wasn't on purpose. But then she goes back on her character development. She's she's here though, and it helps me, and I'm that's not the point. That's not you shouldn't be reviving the dead in that way,
right? And that so with it being Xavier's sister, he by the end of the show he kind of came more around to it.
Yeah,
that's
fine. As long as it's not her.
Well, yeah, he's I get it. You're not her. You're not trying to replace her.
Yeah.
And that whole thing, and Riri, of course, it's good that this is some way to honor her memory or whatever. Yeah. They just threw all that away by bringing her back to life.
Her back, and it was ugh. Right. And then that also brings the question: you brought someone back the Mephisto way. Mm-hmm. So obviously something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen with her in the future, especially with. Is she in Doomsday?
Riri?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't remember. There's so many people. It all just blurs together.
At this point, she has bigger issues than fucking Doom.
I don't think anything's bigger than Doom, though. No, to be honest.
Mephisto? She's probably gonna be a slave of Mephisto by then. Because she already saw the marks are growing on her.
Yeah.
So, that's not good. Her suit's really cool.
Her suit is so cool.
Really, really cool. They made it from her dad's car.
Yeah,
which made it, I think, in my opinion, made it cooler.
Yeah, definitely made it cooler because of the message behind it. Because her dad always said that this car is going to protect you, and then she made the armor from that. Yeah. So the armor is literally protecting her.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The Hood was a cool character. He's not gone. I'm actually really glad that he's not gone.
I'm glad he wasn't killed off.
Yes, I'm glad he wasn't killed off because they've been doing that a lot with really good characters. They've just been killing them off.
That was gonna be one of my points for Fantastic Four. I'm not gonna get into that, but that's one of my points for Fantastic Four.
Because it's still a lingering threat, or they could be friend or foe. You don't know yet.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of possibilities that they can go with this. Especially Hood. It seems like because he came back, he went to the magical shop. I think he's trying to get his powers back.
Or he's trying to get powers back.
Yeah,
not necessarily the Mephisto,
like that.
But just powers back. Yeah,
we don't know why though, but he's a very charming guy. So.
Well, I think it's because he had nothing before magic, and now he kind of lost the only thing that kind of built up his reputation, or whatever, gave him his confidence. He lost that. He's gonna want that back.
And his backstory was really cool too. I really liked his backstory.
I did, yeah. I did find that interesting, and
I found it really interesting.
How this whole thing was just to get back at his dad.
Yeah, and it was a whole loop.
Yeah,
because where he started off, he was robbing some house, but you didn't know whose house it was. And then
he knew whose house it was.
No, but the audience didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The audience didn't know, but then it comes back and it's his dad's house, and it's just been his dad the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy though. Yeah. His dad threw him out of the house at 12. Oh my gosh, I could not imagine.
And he went under every other company's noses just to get back at his dad.
Right. Yeah. No. That takes some.
Yeah. Like he really planned this shit out. Just to go up to his dad's house and be like, "You're not in control no more, bro."
Yeah. Speaking of dads, Obadiah Stane, Ezekiel Stane.
Ezekiel, people were calling him Electro. If he's Electro,
fuck no.
I'm gonna get really mad.
He's not gonna be Electro.
He's not gonna be Electro. I hope to God he's not.
That doesn't even make any sense.
He was really because he has electricity.
No, I know, but like.
Yeah, but it's like, bro.
You could say that, but anybody with electrical.
No, I'm saying, and I'm just like, no.
It wouldn't make any sense.
That would make the other guy.
Like if he's like, because you know how like he didn't go by Ezekiel.
Yeah,
for like the first 2 episodes, he went by Joe something.
Yeah.
Like if his name was like if his alias was Max, then that would make sense for him to be Electro. That would make more sense for him to be Electro. But that's not how they went about it. I'm not sure how I feel about him. I did like that was also a really good aspect of the show was that
the technology and like how far advanced they are with it.
Not only that, but like how he was trying to stray away from his dad. Because the public didn't know about what really happened with Obadiah Stane and Ironmonger. I think they made
because he said they covered it up because he died in like a plane accident or something like that.
They said it was a plane accident, and then like on the news they were like, "Oh, Ezekiel Stane, he is leaving a bad rep on his dad's legacy,
on his dad's legacy and whatnot."
Dude. Oh my!
But then he makes a point to it too. Is like my dad died fighting an Iron Man. Now I'm doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, and like, he was trying to avoid anything to do with an Iron Man suit.
I felt so bad for him too.
Yeah, so did I.
Because he literally was like, "I'll help you, just don't leave any traces to me." And then literally the next episode, this guy's house is raided, covered in police tape, and I'm like, Riri, what did you do? Well, and then like. It really made me like go against the main character for a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, buddy."
You knew there was gonna be a problem in that episode where she lost the tech in the.
No, yeah, I was like, no, because once I saw, I was like, "Bro, there's no fucking way."
I was like, "Damn, Ezekiel's screwed."
Yeah, and he was very, very much screwed.
There's an edit of like the like him edits will always get me. The Supeologists Podcast TikTok page, I repost like tough shit all the time.
Really?
Yeah. There's one I think I reposted on there, and it's a like him edit, and it's Ezekiel Stane and his like monologue of like not wanting to be his dad. Yeah. Here, there's this one from Fantastic Four. This is just not an edit. It's just a post.
Yeah, the Silver Surfer is named Norrin Rad. You ever thought about that? Like his last name is Rad, and he's a surfer.
Saw, dude.
Yeah, the Silver Surfer is named Norrin Rad.
Yeah, no, if y'all are ever on TikTok, check out the Supeologists Podcast's reposts. Those shits are fire. Trust.
Always.
Anything else for
Ironheart?
There's really not much to say on
I really liked the crew. The crew was pretty cool.
I liked the two that were the fighters. The sisters?
Yes, they were really cool. I recognized one of them because they were in what's that movie called? Talk to Me.
Oh yeah, with the hands.
Yeah, I watched that movie and I sent them a Snapchat. It was like how long ago was that? Like a year ago?
It was a while ago.
It was a long time ago. I watched it. It was like 1 a.m. I think I watched it. It was super late. I think we were on the game and I was like, I'm gonna go watch the movie, guys. I'll be back. And they were like pretty mad. I sent them a picture. This man, Nico, sent me a snap. He's like, talk to me.
Oh, yeah. No, I have that, I have that saved in my memories.
Too, and I was like, bro. And then Alex sent me one, too. And I'm like, bro, y'all motherfuckers are crazy. No, but it did a really good job. In the show, yeah. Those two fight. They're like twins, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really cool. The hacker dude, I really like him. He's pretty cool.
The hacker dude. Slug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much shit like that.
He's pretty cool.
I like the thermite girl too. She was pretty fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. And then she like covered up for Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, no, he killed her.
Yeah. She was like one of the main cool ones.
I think she was my favorite.
Yeah.
I think she was my favorite.
Because like she was the only one that was like looking into shit. Cause once they realized that they offed like the main OG guy, they're like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
So, because you don't want to die if something bad happens.
And especially if you're working in this line of work, like,
yeah.
And they literally had, like, no reason either.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, other than I think they fired him. I think he might have like want to consider snitching or some shit like
well,
that.
because he was being replaced, and no one wants to be replaced by someone younger than them, who's smarter than them,
right?
And so they didn't want any loose ends,
right,
so they killed off.
So they killed him off, but like that's such a crazy way of doing it though, because like especially the type of person that guy is, you probably could have like made some deal with him or something like that.
But not only that, but it's like I think,
and they didn't tell anyone either.
They did that to like establish that. Like the hood is a threat. The dominance.
Yeah, but they didn't know that. And then once she figured out, she's like, "This is not okay, bruh."
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's really not much to say on Ironheart though. I mean, she's really very mid of a show. Again, like Disney Plus. I mean, a lot of these shows that they've released, they either start off good or start off bad, and then end the opposite direction. Ironheart is definitely the most prominent and most recent example of that. Again, like the first 3 release episodes, oh my, so good. Premiere episodes were so good.
I like the episode where she fought Ezekiel. It very much reminded me of Iron Man 3.
3?
Yeah. Was it 3 when he gets captured? Yeah, right. He doesn't have a suit. It's Iron Man 3 because he's in like that island.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How's that?
Because she's like, she doesn't have her suit because the other girl, or Natalie, left. She had a little crying moment. So she's left with the suit, and then they all came attacking at her.
Oh yeah,
and then she had to find like some way to like, get out of it, and she was like throwing shit. I think, and then she like used her little bubble like thing that she made.
Oh, that's what you're talking when they were fighting inside the diner.
Yes. She was using everything like around her as anything she can use to like help her and whatnot.
That was pretty. Yeah. No,
it gave me very Iron Man 3 vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was pretty cool. I didn't expect that from her, so it was really cool to see that.
No, I'm glad they showed
they did that though.
That like highlights her intellect.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't take bronze to win a fight.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think. I'm trying to think what like my favorite scene in that show is.
My favorite scene is probably when she gets her suit torn apart.
By Ezekiel?
Yeah, that was really cool. Other than that, I don't know.
I feel like one of my favorite scenes is like one of like the dialogue emotional scenes.
Which one?
I don't know. I think it's not the one where like it's her, Xavier, and Natalie. It's not that one, but it's one that's like mom. That. No, it's not her and her mom. I don't know, but it's not a fighting scene. It's like, I think it's the scene where Natalie does like the flashback, like projects the flashback, and it's like Ironhead, the wrench, the Ironhead.
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite scene.
That was really cool
because that kind of like did like a full circle, full lore dump
of like how the name came to be,
everything. Yeah, of her character and who she is and why she's
why she does it.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite scene. But
how you do it? Because I can.
Yes, I love that mentality. Yeah. It's like, why did you build the suit? Because I could.
Yeah.
Is that gonna wrap up our Ironheart review?
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much.
Pretty cool.
Just mid show.
It was just continuing off the MCU. Yeah. What was left behind.
I'm not eager to see her again, but I'm interested in what comes next for her.
Yeah, and especially this show added a whole bunch of other stuff, especially Mephisto and the whole magic stuff and the magic schools.
Biggest thing, yeah.
The magic schools in the hood.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for our Ironheart review. Now we're gonna get into our Superman review. No spoilers, so spoiler alert. This is our Superman review. Actually, let me restart the camera real quick.
I said it wrong. It's 1A.
Oh, A1?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck did he just say? What do we have here? For our Superman review, I've got notes for this. I think our Superman and our Fantastic Four is going to take a while, at least for me, because...
there's a lot to discuss. Jesus Christ. This guy just showed me a whole 500-page essay.
I just scrolled through all my notes. I will say before getting into Superman and Fantastic Four, I feel like I do need a rewatch, a second watch
for Superman.
For both.
Both. I think I definitely need
more so for Fantastic Four.
Yes,
yeah, definitely more so for that.
Superman was very to the point, in my opinion.
Let's do our rating first. I'll tell you right now, mine's a decimal. It's not a 6 point. It's not a 0.5. It's a point something. Okay. Out of 10, here's our review for Superman 2025. 3, 2, 1, 8.8.
9 out of 10.
I got an 8.8. You said 9 out of 10.
9.
I'll start off. The world building in this movie.
Absolutely incredible.
Outstanding. So it is already, of course, it's established. I like how
in the beginning of the movie it starts off saying like Superman is this years old. He's this many years into Superman, and he's like, and this is happening right now. This and this and that. And like, it isn't like waste time telling you in the movie. It tells you like if it was Star Wars. I think that's what he said. He pointed that out. He's like, "What the fuck is this Star Wars?"
Dude, no, I said that out loud in the theater. I was like, "Oh my god, am I watching the wrong? Is this Star Wars?"
Yeah, and I was like, "Bro, relax, bro."
But I like that because it's that whole space aspect of Superman. Yeah. He's an alien, so Star Wars. You know, I like that. It was a nice little touch. But yeah, so James Gunn, beautiful mind, great mind. He establishes he puts the idea into our head, not the idea, but he lets us know as the audience that we are in a world right now, that we're witnessing a world where people already know about superheroes and about the supernatural and all this, fictional stuff.
Yeah, and it's recent, but they're trying to do something about it.
Yeah, it's recent. It's basically kickstarted already.
Yeah, basically.
And it's the beginning of this era. So the world building for that is great throughout the film.
Yeah.
This is a superhero movie about a superhero. Like, this is a genuine, iconic hero. Yeah. This is a superhero movie. I saw someone say on Instagram how comparing it to Fantastic Four, whereas Superman is a superhero movie about a hero, and Fantastic Four is just a superhero movie. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
That makes sense to me. I said that line to my dad, and he's like, "That doesn't make sense." I was like, "Okay, maybe I won't use that."
Yeah.
But I do like that first part. Superman is a superhero movie about a superhero.
Yeah.
I remember so usually, actually, never mind. Scratch that. I came out of the movie feeling hopeful and just genuinely good.
Like, it is the most uplifting movie you'll ever see, and it seems to have like put that to all its audience because I've been on TikTok and people are like me after watching the Superman movie, and it's like them like giving out free shit and everything. It's like a whole like basically character development movie. It's like you come out basically a whole new man. There's a sky.
This is a great feel-good movie that makes me feel like a better person and uplifted.
Which is what Superman's supposed to be about.
Yeah, Superman's supposed to spark that feeling into you anyway.
That's something they did very, very, very well.
Yeah. I already said this, but I like that this is a story where heroes and Superman are an established thing, and we don't have to go back and recreate or show something in the making. The film is structured so that we're witnessing Superman try to stay a good and heroic figure that's worth trusting in the view of the public.
Yeah.
So throughout the movie, Superman is of course struggling with being trusted by Earth,
which is very very much Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper as Superman's dad, completely random cameo. Yeah. I was surprised. I don't hate it, but I'm like, that's
his
crazy.
Biological parents.
That was crazy.
What else was crazy is what the message that he came down to Earth was.
Yeah. So the downfall or like the conflict of trust in Superman starts because Superman when he was a baby came to Earth in the pod that his parents from Krypton sent him in. They sent him with a message in the pod, but when he crash landed, that message that came with the escape pod was damaged. So the last half of the message was cut off
and never heard.
So Superman never heard of it, and Superman would always just listen to the first half, which was be a hero, be among the people of Earth, protect them, make them trust you. And then Lex being the D1 hater he is, that second half he uncovered the second half, and it was to prepare the Earth for ruling to become the new Krypton.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of Lex Luthor being a D1 hater, you pointed this out after we left the theater. If that's how Lex Luthor is gonna hate Superman, how is Reverse Flash?
Yeah, no, because we were watching it, and I was like, dude, Lex Luthor is on some like Abar Thawne type hating, bro. Yeah. Like, it is so, like, it's so bad, but it's very well written. Because, like, it is like, oh my god. Like, there's at one point in the movie where, like, because, like, this whole, organization is, like, multiple people. Like, it's not just him. Like, he has a bunch of people working for him. And I think it's, Ultraman, or what is supposed to be Ultraman fighting Superman. Like, in his little suit. Like, what's the trailer shows? The new, so whatever, robot suit. He's like, one of the characters points out, was like, how do you know his whole moveset? And he's like, and some other guy's like, he's been studying him for like 14 years or some shit. And I'm like,
yeah,
14 years just studying this guy alone. Him, just him. Like, bro, it is actually insane. Like, the amount of like
dedication.
Dedication of going to like hate this man.
Yeah.
Is unreal, bro.
Yeah, no, Lex Luthor was written so well. And even that scene where he's talking about like how he envies Superman. He's like, yeah, I know that's my envy. I envy that, and that's what makes me stand out on some like Galileo. He pulled like a quote from Galileo or something like that. Dude, no, that was great. That's so Lex Luthor.
I saw on Instagram someone said that like Lex Luthor definitely steals the spotlight. He definitely does.
Yeah.
He like every single time like he's on the screen, it's so great. Like there's nothing wrong with the movie when he's on the screen, bro.
Every time he was on screen, I was like, oh, what's he gonna hate on next?
It's so amazing, bro. Like, the whole premise of the movie was great. The characters was pretty cool. I was actually kind of sad no one died. Because of the circumstances that they were in, I was kind of expecting someone to die.
So, I don't know if I said this on camera, but I always predicted someone to die. I thought it was either going to be...
I think you said on camera this, you thought Mr. Terrific was going to die.
I said Mr. Terrific or Pa Kent was going to die.
Yeah.
Neither of which happened. You know, I'm kind of glad that it didn't.
I'm kind of glad, yeah.
So, yeah, with it being the first movie of the DCU and it being a superhero movie and it being as, you know, what's the word? Like, as colorful and as light as Superman, I think it was very good that it didn't kill anybody off. Well, one person died, actually. It was the guy that helped Superman up from the rubble. It was like, I don't have a... Like, Lex Luthor killed him.
Ollie?
Yeah, is that his
Ollie
name?
died, yeah.
Yeah. But that was like such a like worthy death, I guess, because he says like, I don't have a family, I have nothing to lose. Don't tell him anything.
That's very sad though, because I think
it's still definitely sad. It's still like heartbreaking.
I think like in the comics, he plays like a bigger role, and like just like being like an overall like fan of Spider-Man. He's like a main helper of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Superman. You said Spider-Man again.
I'm so sorry.
Superman. You goddamn glazer.
Superman.
Another great thing about this movie, the fight sequences, visually.
1A.
It was very visually appealing, and there's so much aura given to the characters in each fight scene. Can we talk about the Mr. Terrific fight scene when he goes to like, the Lex Luthor? Oh my gosh! Yes, the bubble, and he's just like flying, like he's just like throwing, and these guys are covered in armor, and he's just swinging punches at them. And they're like knocked out on the first hit.
Basically.
That man has like the most aura in that movie.
He like, earned his name at that scene, bro.
Oh, that's good. I think that that scene reminds me so much to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Yondu.
Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of, and it makes sense. James Gunn
he
did both those movies.
Yeah.
Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific was an amazing part of that movie.
Besides Crypto, I think Mr. Terrific was my favorite character.
Yeah.
Here's a question I want to ask you real quick. So we've talked about before how Superman had so much pressure on it because it was going to be the Kickstarter to a new universe, to the DC universe. Yeah. Do you think that this movie lived up to that pressure?
Yes. Absolutely. 100%.
I think so too. I think this.
I'm actually excited to see what DC has now.
That's another point I have in my notes here. I said that DC is so hard for people to get into because it's darker and it has
I feel like this has brought a whole new audience to DC.
Right, so it's so hard for people to get into because it's darker and has a separate feeling from characters to the audience. And that's kind of why Marvel is a lot easier to like and get into.
Yeah.
But after seeing Superman, I think people are going to be much more open to the DC universe.
Almost definitely.
Especially with an opening movie into the DCU like Superman. And I feel like this movie has such a early Marvel feeling which the audience, I think, will be appealed by. Yeah. So you said,
did you see Peacemaker drop the new
trailer? I watched it. Yeah. It makes much more sense for the whole multiverse thing.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about Supergirl. Oh yeah. So
Supergirl's apparently a party girl.
She's always been.
I didn't know that.
Peacemaker cameo. It's funny. You know,
he was really funny.
And then the Supergirl cameo. So James Gunn announced that Supergirl was going to be introduced in Superman,
which I didn't know.
Did not know that.
Which was really cool looking at it, because I was like, because I remember watching the movie and he was like, it's like an adoptive situation. I'm like, what do you mean? Isn't this your dog? And then she came out of nowhere, and I was like, what? Yeah. This man was like, what do you mean what? She was always supposed to be in the movie, and I'm like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. So the shock was how she was going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
Everyone, there was a whole bunch of theories that she was just going to be in like one of the cells in that pocket dimension.
Really?
Yeah, that's how a lot of people thought, that she was just going to be like in one of the cages or whatever. But I do like how they went about it, in it being that Crypto is actually her dog.
Yeah.
And that it was an adoptive situation. Which is crazy because
like foster or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. No, because that was like said like halfway into the movie, and we never like picked up on that.
Yeah, because I think like it was like Lois was like Lois.
Lois
was confronting Superman, because like the whole thing came out, and she was like, "You have a dog?" And he was like, "No, it's like a Froster thing." Something like that. Yeah.
And the cameo, it was more than just a cameo. It was a little bit of a lore dump as well, with like the yellow and red suns.
Yes, because like
how that affects Kryptonians.
Yeah, because she was like, I think she came there and she was drunk.
Yeah.
And then like the robots were like, how is she drunk? And then he was just like, she likes to party near red sun, so it can actually affect her, or something like that.
So yeah, that was very interesting. You mentioned Ultraman already.
And then, oh my god, yes, Ultraman. So that's why this movie is not a 10 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if they did Ultraman a little better.
Or just not included him at all.
Yeah, because in my opinion, it may seem more like Bizarro Man, which like I was talking to Nico during the movie. I'm like, this is not Ultraman, this is Bizarro Man, because Ultraman is a whole different, he talked about it on the podcast before, but it's like an alternate dimension of Superman.
Yeah.
And we thought that's where this was going. Because Lex has like a pocket dimension in the movie where he keeps everything there to himself. He has like a whole other lab, all his prisoners, all his ex-girlfriends, whatever. And that's how we thought this man was going to come into the movie. And turns out by Lex spying on Superman for so long, he was able to get like pieces of hair of him.
Yeah,
from battle scenes that he's left and whatnot. And so he recreated Superman, but this one is dumb. Like he can't talk. Yeah. Like he only operates off commands. That's why like in the movie or like in the trailers or in the edits you see like A1, because he can only operate off commands.
1A.
Whatever. Same thing. So like he can only operate off commands, which is like very bizarro, because it's like he's also dumb, and that's why he's called Bizarro, because like he was supposed to be like a whole like Superman.
Bizarro is a failed Superman clone.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like it was failed. It's like, which is what he was. Which is what Ultraman is, a failed copy of Superman. So that's another con. That's one of the cons of this movie, is how they depicted Ultraman. But he was really cool though. The whole aspect of it was really cool. They have all the same abilities. So he's basically just finding himself. He did fall into like a black hole.
Yes, yeah.
Which me and Nico said he's definitely not dead.
He's definitely not, that's how they're probably gonna make him be Bizarro.
Yeah,
because he's gonna come from like a different.
Yeah. I don't think until I see a body, that motherfucker's not dead.
Right.
So yeah, he's probably gonna come back, and we don't know when. Nico was saying in Kara, some way, some form. Supergirl. Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna come back.
Oh no, I said that, and she was like, no, because of
because Lobo's the villain is the villain in Supergirl.
Yeah.
All right, so next thing I want to talk about is the suits. how do you feel about all the suits?
I like Superman's suit. I know you don't really like it.
I like the colors and I guess the design, but I don't like how it fits on David Cornsweet.
I think it was cool.
I think it looks cool. I think it looks good, just cool. Not on his, like, the way it sits on his body. I think it looks way too, like, padded, and like, you don't really see any muscle definition. Whereas Henry Cavill's suit, he looked like Superman.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the Justice Gang suits?
The only suit I kind of didn't like was Guy Gardner. His suit was okay except for the jacket. It looked too tight. Like it looked like.
I think if he took off the jacket, had an actual Green Lantern symbol on his chest, and when he takes off the jacket, just has like his cut off sleeves or maybe a short sleeve.
Yeah.
If it was like that, it would have been so much better. I think the colorway is good.
It's good, yeah. I just don't like the jacket.
So
the jacket's kind of weird for me.
I mean, I guess part of why the suits look bad is because it's Max Lord's like suits. So the Justice Gang is owned or like funded by Max Lord, and he's not a good guy. He's not a good person. He's kind of a villain, you know.
Hawkgirl was cool though.
See now, I like that this design for Hawkgirl is different. I like that, but I don't like how they could have done better with it. Is what I'm saying. Miss Terrific his suit was quite terrific. Say that again. His suit was definitely the best.
Yeah,
I think his suit was the best.
His whole entire everything was definitely the best out of all.
I think him and Metamorpho looked the best.
Metamorpho is a part of the Justice Gang now. Apparently.
Yeah, no, that's funny. That whole banter with it being like
you look pretty ugly. I don't know if we can have someone like you on the Justice Gang.
Now that's a cool name. Yeah, you're
Welcome to the team.
No, but that was a funny scene. The scene where they were initially talking about it, and Mr. Terrific's like, "We're not calling ourselves that," and Guy Gardner goes, "Your name is Mr. Terrific. You don't get to vote with a name like that."
Yeah.
So that's another thing. The banter in this movie, the humor in this movie is super
really good.
good.
And then the way they were talking about Clark's glasses, like they can like manipulate you and whatnot. Is like, do you know about the glasses?
It's like, yeah, you know that he's really Clark Kent, and then Lois Lane's like, yes, but if I didn't know that, you shouldn't be telling me that.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm glad that you picked up on that because apparently there was a line explaining the Clark Kent glasses.
Yeah, because apparently they manipulate the brain.
Yeah, it's like a
whatnot.
Kryptonian thing. It's
some
Kryptonian technology that tricks you into not seeing who that is.
Yeah,
which I completely missed in the movie. I'm glad that you picked up on that, and that's like the first time that's ever been explained.
Yeah.
Period. Because there's all this talk about how
it's so dumb how Clark can hide his identity behind glasses.
Right.
But there's a whole meaning behind it.
Yeah, and then they finally James Gunn explains that in the movie, and that was such a good thing to include. So we talked about the suits. Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I mean, yeah. So like I was saying, it's Max Lord's funding. It's the suits that Max Lord gives the Justice Gang.
Yeah.
It's not their suits, you know. Hawkgirl, I would have. She looked. I don't like the jackets. The jackets are too much. Yeah. Especially on Hawkgirl, because there's a scene when she's standing in the Hall of Justice. Mm-hmm. With it off, and that looks more like Hawkgirl
than with the jacket on.
With the jacket on.
I agree.
I also think there's too much white. I think if they put more green in her suit, green and gold in her suit, it would have looked better. Guy Gardner, put a little bit more green in there. That's Green Lantern.
Make it more of an asshole. I feel like he definitely wasn't more of an asshole.
He was more of a prick than he was an asshole.
Yeah. But he needs to be more asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else did I have in here in my notes? Another pro of the movie, another high. I love the way that the Superman theme is so...
The Superman theme, iconic.
That's iconic.
It's so good. They did so much shit with Superman that just made him more like Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I think there's that one scene where he saved a squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember watching it, I was like, why did he do that? Because apparently, I think James Gunn talked about it. Because apparently, when they were screen testing for the movie, a lot of people were also like, "What the fuck? Like, why is he saving a squirrel?" But like, I think he said like it just like felt weird for him not to add it on, because I think at some point he made a rendition in the movie where he like completely cut that out.
Well, I think it's because Superman is this godlike figure, and like he can choose not to save lives,
but he does anyways.
He's choosing to save everything and everyone.
Every life is precious to him.
Right. Yeah. Every life is precious to him, and that's part of being
his whole
human.
Character and whatnot.
And so like I was saying, I love the way the Superman theme was playing through every inspirational scene, every flight scene, just like whenever that theme was playing, it made the movie feel that much better.
Yeah, it had a very big impact on it, especially when he saved that one lady on the bridge. Yeah, that was.
And then like the dust behind, she's looking in the rearview mirror, and the dust, and he's flying.
She sees Spider-Man. Superman.
Oh my gosh,
dude! It's because it has man on the head of it, and it's the S, so I get it confused.
Oh my gosh!
I'm so sorry, Superman. You're goated now.
We were talking about the Justice League just a second ago. The extra characters were perfectly included and not too involved or stole the spotlight from the rest of the story.
Every character in that movie that was shown had a role, which I really, really liked. Especially like Lex's girlfriend, like in the movie, like you're just like she's just some girl that likes to take pictures and like basically just eye candy, but like. Her story and like the way she connects to like Superman and everything is like so funny and like it's so deep and it like literally helps the movie like advance, which is so cool in my opinion. Like every character in that movie had a plot and had a point to being in the. I
wouldn't say every character had a.
I wouldn't say the same for all the Daily Planet.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, so the Daily Planet people, I like that they were included.
Yeah,
but I feel like
there was like
if you're gonna include Clark Kent and the Daily Planet. You gotta include the Daily Planet people, which, they were introduced, and that's good. I like how they were just introduced in the movie. But then they tried doing things with them, but didn't give them any screen time and, like, no lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they included them, they introduced them, and then they tried giving them a role at the end of the movie.
And it was, like, super weird.
They had, like, no lines.
They didn't have enough screens. It felt like they were like in a bunch of like it felt like they were in a room meeting each other for the first time. It was like super awkward, and they just didn't know what to.
I wouldn't say that. I feel like
that's how it felt like to me.
It felt like they were setting up for like a Daily Planet spin-off series.
Yeah,
like they're all characters that are gonna have
that.
I'd watch that too.
It was like kind of weird. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like they tried doing a little too much with them. Like included them a little too much. But I would say that Guy Gardner and Mrs. Terrific were like the perfect way, like were represented the best way to like introduce additional big figure characters into a solo superhero movie. I feel like that was the best representation of how to do that.
Yeah.
Jimmy Olsen and Mrs. Terrific had so much so much aura. Like Jimmy Olsen, oh my god,
he's the funniest characters in that movie. I've
seen memes on Instagram where it's like, how like Ned Leeds in the MCU is like CEO of sex.
Yeah.
Jimmy Olsen's the CEO of sex for the DCU. Adding on to the great humor, you and I both audibly laughed out loud multiple times during the movie.
Yes. What the hey, man?
What the hey, dude? No. Hashtag super shit. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the monkeys, dude. Dude, that shit was so fun. Bro, this guy Lex has like on hands on like over 100 monkeys talking shit about Superman.
Yes, oh my god. Yes. In Lex's like little pocket dimension, in one of the labs, he's got just
like a whole department
of just like monkeys strapped to chairs with like a head, like with like some sort of like contraption on their head, programming them to tweet out mean shit about Superman.
Yeah.
And one of them is hashtag super shit. And when Lois and Clark are having that like interview, and Clark is like pretending to be Superman in this interview.
Yeah.
And the going off record. No, I'm gonna say the off record. well, you have to say off record before it goes off record.
Yeah, right.
Dude, no, when the super shit line is so funny to me.
You know how I feel about that.
It's like, you know that one, you know I don't like that one.
It's like, but I had to bring it up because you're Superman, not Clark Kent.
Right, yeah, no, that's so funny. Another funny moment was the end when Crypto grabs Lex and starts swinging him around.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Like Hulk and Loki.
And Loki.
Oh my gosh, that was so. See, like Superman was such a good movie, dude. It had all the emotions you needed to have in a good movie like that, in a Superman movie.
No, because it was so funny. Because like Lex was already so humiliated, and we knew Superman's not gonna do anything more.
Right.
He's not gonna kick a man while he's already down.
Right. Yeah.
And then all you hear is.
Crypto.
And then, you see the damn dog, bro. And this man starts going, ah! Oh my god! And they're taking this man away in handcuffs, but you see all these
all the marks and scratches on him.
And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And I know, you already know this man's gonna pin it on Superman. And
yeah,
like,
right.
This is the funniest shit. Another thing of why this movie isn't a 10 out of 10, Lex. They captured him too early.
That was gonna be another thing I was gonna bring up. So I have a couple questions for you. One of them was, how are they gonna continue with Lex?
Well, I have no idea, but like it kind of made me sad because like especially in the animated shows, like the whole thing about Superman and Lex is like it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Flash and Reverse Flash are.
Yeah,
like,
it's always
one of them. Yeah. Neither one was strong enough to kill the other.
Yeah, but it's always one of them, mainly the superhero, trying to find a way to bring the other one down. But it's like a rat chase. Like they always manage to slip out like last second.
Now, I don't know how they're gonna continue with Lex.
He's definitely gonna come back. There's no way he won't.
But I know, but like how? How is that gonna happen?
I have no idea.
Because there's no way he's gonna get free from these charges, you know, unless they pull like a Kingpin from Daredevil. It's like they need him to be cooperative with the police in order to catch other criminals, and he ends up like twisting it.
Yeah,
you know?
Probably. And, like, he ends up doing some other shit on the side that they don't know about.
Right, kind of manipulating the whole police force. With that being said, do you see this Lex Luthor becoming president at one point?
Absolutely.
I think he can do that too.
He's such an amazing manipulator in this movie.
He is, yeah.
It is actually insane. Because he goes from like talking to like government officials about how Superman's a threat, and they're like, "You don't have any evidence. We can't do anything.
Right? And
we're a juror. Don't stop talking about it." And then like literally not even 30 minutes later, this man's sitting in front of a TV, convinced the entire world that Superman was a threat, and under like an hour, bro, it was so insane.
Yeah,
it was so crazy.
And then there was he dropped that line, was like, "I didn't want to kill you to start a war. I wanted to start a war to kill you," or whatever. You know, like that line, like that's just. And he like planned everything out from the very beginning. And again, that just adds onto that layer of just like hatred. Yeah.
It's so insane.
It's such the chemistry between Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor and Derek Hornswet with Superman is so good.
Yeah.
On and off screen.
Dude,
have you seen those interviews?
Yeah, I have.
Oh my god, I love the lie detector one.
Yeah,
that was so funny. So James Gunn is now known to be a superhero filmmaker. From his movies, so we're talking all the Guardians of the Galaxies, Suicide Squad, and now Superman. Where would you put Superman in that ranking for those movies?
Like in his movies?
Yeah.
Definitely right below Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
One? Yeah. I think I have,
but it's like very close tie.
I think I do that too. I think I'd say I'd say one.
Guardians of the Galaxy, in my opinion, is such a masterpiece.
Dude. I think it's beautifully shot.
It's so amazing.
I would say
the music and the character. Oh my!
In ranking him, I think I would put Guardians 1, Superman, Guardians 3, Guardians 3, and then 2, and then Suicide Squad.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. Like Superman's definitely second, but like barely second.
It's
like it's so close to being number one.
It's a different type of superhero film for James Gunn.
Yeah, and he did it so well.
I think that's all I have to say for Superman.
We forgot one character. The girl.
And the engineer?
The engineer. Bro, she was sick. They never explained it in the trailers because obviously it's
right.
They never do that. But she's like, they said that like because like Lex is like this like company that like makes like
metahumans. Yeah, they make
metahumans or like just weapons in general.
Yeah.
And she's like a metahuman because she's like mixed her DNA with nanobots.
You know, he injected nanobots into her bloodstream.
Yeah, and so like she literally is like half machine now.
Yeah.
And it's so insane because like in the part of the movie where they're raiding the Fortress of Solitude, she like does a flip and her head's like on the ground and her like whole body just looks like a 360 or like a 180.
Oh yeah.
And, like she completely flips around.
Yeah, she flips without like moving
at all. And it was like.
No, there's also a scene where Crypto bit a chunk out of her, like out of her face, like scratched a chunk out of her face, and like the nanobots, like the tech grew back. Yeah. No.
Oh my god! And then she almost killed Superman by putting nanobots in him.
Yeah, no, she's a threat, dude.
She is really a big threat. Yeah, and I think she's still alive.
She is still alive. Yeah, they said that she's still alive. She's still breathing, but she was like very close to death. She was
super tough. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but that was a high IQ move from Superman though.
Yeah.
To use that to his advantage, flew all the way up.
Yeah.
And then flew all the way down, knowing that he would be the only one protected because he had all the nanotech around him.
Yeah.
That was very smart. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for Superman.
Also, him spitting out that nanotech was an amazing scene too.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Anything else you have to add for the movie, for the review?
No, that was about it.
That's all.
Amazing movie. Go watch it. Definitely go watch it.
Definitely.
Don't pirate it.
No, that's definitely a theater experience movie. Especially if you see it in IMAX. I guarantee if you see it in IMAX, it's gonna be way better.
Yeah.
Our theater experience for these for Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four was kind of bleh.
Fantastic Four, no, Superman and Fantastic Four. There was no.
I don't think there was anyone in the theater for Superman. There was like maybe like a handful of people.
No, there was there was more. I mean, there was less than Fantastic Four, but there was more than you would expect. Like there was more than like there was at least 30 people in the theater.
For what? Superman?
Yeah.
I don't remember that much people.
No. Well, that's because we also got there late.
Oh, we didn't?
Yeah, we did. Because we went to Target and we were like 15 minutes late. And then we were 30 minutes late for Fantastic Four.
Yeah, but like you sat there for another like 10, 15.
Right. Either way. Yeah, Fantastic Four and Superman, not... I mean, they were more like Marvel nerds excited for Fantastic Four at
there
Fantastic
was
Four.
a lot of Marvel nerds there. I'd say that.
Like the people in the row in front of us had like all like the Herbie
collectibles and shit.
Herbie collectibles. Yeah.
I heard the people next to me were talking about some other shit too.
Alright, so we're gonna get into our Fantastic Four review.
Fantastic Four.
Rating out of 10. Here is our rating for Fantastic Four First Steps out of 10. 3, 2, 1, 8 out of 10.
7.5.
7.5. I gave it an 8. Yeah.
I gave it a 7.5.
So we can both agree that Superman is better than this
Superman
movie.
is way better than Fantastic Four. By like a landslide, in my opinion.
So here's everything.
Fantastic Four was a good movie.
So we're gonna get into our spoiler-free segment first. All right. I take charge of the spoiler-free. You take charge of the spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call me Tom Holland because I can't do that shit.
Fantastic Four First Steps looks incredible. It looks like it's as visually pleasing as like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. It is the retro futuristic 60s scenery setting is so well done. It looks incredible.
Yeah.
And the CGI throughout the movie
was actually really good. Yeah, it was actually really good.
You could say it was fantastic.
Ball.
ball, ball. Say that again. Galactus and Silver Surfer.
Galactus and Silver Surfer were actually amazing.
I would say were easily the best aspects of the movie.
Yeah. Especially Galactus.
One of the downsides I want to bring up real quick is that and we talked about this off camera when the movie was coming out. So much of the movie is given away or spoiled through superhero social media, through teasers, through
like Marvel pages, through like the official pages,
through like trailers or through like actual like TV spots. Like, I remember they release full scenes, and it's like why someone like they released like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, yes, literally. I remember I was like late at night. It was like maybe 10, and I had accidentally watched It wasn't. It was a trailer, but in my opinion, it spoiled so much of the movie.
Yeah.
And I remember Nico was on Discord, and I'm like, "Did you watch the new trailer?" And I was like, "He was like, oh my god, yes," because I joined the Discord to tell him not to watch it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because I was like, "Bro, oh my god."
Now to get away from that tragic, low con, their powers with the movie look so good. Mr. Fantastic. I know you said that.
Yeah, I was very worried for how Mr. Fantastic was gonna look, but he looks very.
It looked
cool.
very, and like they didn't really show his powers a lot, but when they did, it looked very good.
Yeah,
like
and
when
there's that one point in the movie where like you could see him like first person. That looks really cool too. You remember that? No. You have to rewatch it.
I said this before.
I think it was like the clip like of them explaining their powers and whatnot. And
oh, was it? I don't remember. Yeah. But I definitely do need a second watch for Fantastic Four. Their powers look great. Just to go on this real quick. Yep, exactly. Sue Storm, still the look-smaxer, mogger, mewer that she is, still loves to serve face when she's using her powers. Or when she's not even using her powers. No, the scene...
There's a scene at the end of the movie, and this man, Nico, literally couldn't add it up.
I literally was making the face the entire time because I knew what was coming. In the trailers, when she's like, we're going to get through this as a family, do you remember? I was saying that, I was repeating that line the entire time she was talking. Yeah. I was like, as a family, as a family. As a family. I was saying that the entire time. I was like, because I knew it was coming. Like she's already serving face as she's just saying that. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Their powers are great. Sue Storm, please stop making the faces.
All the characters are great.
Johnny Storm
actually kind of get a little redemption. I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty cool. I kind of like him.
Joseph Quinn portrayed the character very well.
Yeah.
I will stand by my statement of him not looking like the character.
I think his hair needs to be a little longer.
It's not even like I cannot see Joseph Quinn's Human Torch standing next to or interacting with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I cannot see that. I don't get that picture. I don't see that at all.
Yeah.
Again, so that's leading into my statement about the cast. I don't like the cast. So together on screen, chemistry wise, oh my god, they're so good. It's so good. It's fantastic. Say that again. Pedro Pascal's acting in this movie. Can we even call it acting? Because he doesn't really show any emotion other than the fact when he's worried for Sue or for...
I think that's like the whole point though. Like he doesn't have emotions. He just thinks.
I know, but that's so...
I think that's like the whole point that they were driving in the movie.
But that sucks because... So you know how like... I think I brought this up before, but RDJ was like the face of the MCU.
Yeah.
That torch has now been passed down to Pedro Pascal. Yeah. Pedro Pascal doesn't show any emotion.
I don't think so, though. It might be someone else. I think it might be...
No, it's going to be. It's going to be Pedro Pascal. Yes, because Mr. Fantastic is the smartest man alive. I can't get by the cast. I mean, I will agree with you. Joseph Quinn and Vanessa Kirby have kind of redeemed themselves. Just by the way that they portrayed the character.
Pascal, I kind of liked Pascal as Reed. He was okay. He wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, initially when I said I didn't like his cast is because he didn't look like the hero figure that is Mr. Fantastic. Yeah. I will retract that statement. He did. It does fit.
One thing I didn't like is that like the white spots, bro. It looks like it's been spray painted on.
That goes for like every iteration of him though. Every live action iteration, it looks like they've been spray painted.
Oh, I don't know. It just like it looked very noticeable. I was just like, yeah, okay.
I mean, it's supposed to be noticeable. It's supposed to
but like I was like,
I mean, in the comics, it's like it's not like a little bit. It's like a chunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But like it looks so spray painted. And I was like,
I think it was fine. It didn't stand out enough for me to have a problem with it. I should say.
I have a problem with it.
I already said I do think I need a second watch. Because I think that I just remember more dialogue than action. There was a lot more.
There was a lot of dialogue in this movie. Yes.
I mean, a lot of it was great.
It was good dialogue,
but with a Fantastic Four movie, with a superhero movie, you need to have a little bit of action.
Yeah.
There is a sequence when they go to space. That's the best. I have this written down, actually. So the space sequence is the best / my favorite thing that I've seen come from Marvel since Infinity War.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah.
It's so... cinematography wise, it is the best looking and creative thing that Marvel has done in a while. I will say that the plot for the movie is very well written. I do like the way that they wrote this movie and the things that these characters do and or are forced to do because of the situations that they're being put in.
Yeah.
I said this before, Johnny Storm's powers are so great, especially when he isn't fully engulfed in flames. Like when there's points in the movie where he just has like his arm or fist, flamed on. I'll talk about that in a second.
Yes,
no. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was the one that bring it up at the movie theater, and like we brought it up almost at the exact same time.
Yes. Yeah. No. You literally, I was turning to you to say it, and
I was already turned, and I was like,
yeah,
dude, there's something missing, and I can tell.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my god, I was just about to say that.
Yeah. So on that topic of him and his powers, I'm less appealed by him fully engulfed in the flames. But I understand it does look closer to like more comic accurate, like the whole like lines and all that. Yeah. There was a standing shot when he was like flying, where he was just like floating in the air, completely engulfed in the flames. And it looked like there was just an orange light put on his face, and then they just CGI like
the eyes. Yeah.
That was very distracting. I think for me that was your Reed Richards and the white hair.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the comic accurate look. I just don't like how it turned out in the final look, in the final shot. Ben and Johnny's banter and chemistry
is so amazing,
so good.
Which I miss, because like that's such a like crucial point in their relationship, is like how they talk to each other and how they interact with each other.
Yes,
but they hit it spot on the nail.
Yeah, and I have written down here that each character is so well written. It's like I can tell that these characters have known each other forever.
Yeah.
And like this really feels like this is truly Marvel's first family.
And
because like every character interacts with each other.
Yeah.
Johnny interacts with Reed. Reed interacts with Ben. Ben interacts with Sue.
Yeah.
Everyone has a chance to interact with each other. And by God, I love Herbie. Herbie was the GOAT the entire movie.
I think he also dropped an F-bomb in the movie.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, Herbie drops an F-bomb in the movie.
Yeah, which is kind of funny. And I was like so shocked. I was like, bro, did Herbie just say that, bro?
Yeah, okay, so little spoiler alert. He doesn't actually say the F word. It
sounds like
it goes.
Yeah, and I'm like,
and yeah, it sounds just like he would be saying it. Like, there's no way it's not that. And now back to the spoiler-free review. This movie does lack in making me feel things for the characters as opposed to Superman does. They do make me feel excited for them for Doomsday, but other than that, I'm not like super eager. Like, I need to see them again sometime soon. Like. So the way that the movie ends, yes, I'm excited to see them. Yeah. Like, I need to see them again. Yeah. But after that, after Doomsday, I can go.
I can go maybe like a couple years without
seeing them again.
Yeah.
I can go a while without seeing a sequel.
Unless Johnny interacts with Spider-Man in some way, then I'm gonna be geeked.
Oh my god!
But otherwise,
nah. Let's see what else I got here. So the actor for Galactus, Ralph Ineson, his voice for Galactus is so powerful,
so amazing.
He really brings Galactus.
Bro shook the theater, bro.
No, literally, no.
Yeah,
I know.
It was crazy.
Yeah, he really brings Galactus. Like,
he had me thinking I was up there like,
yeah,
bro, shit was crazy.
He really brings Galactus, the character of Galactus, into fruition. Yeah. And this movie does a great job of. Him in this movie does a great job of delivering that sense of danger.
Yeah. And just like mystery and like just like dominance, like in general.
His character, actually it's kind of a spoiler. Let's just say that they do his character very well in this movie. One question I want to ask you is, how do you feel about their suits?
I told this to Nika at some point, but their suits they look itchy.
Yeah.
Like if I had that shit on, I'd be like every other second. Like it looks cool. Yeah. I don't mind it. I just feel like it looks too woolly.
It does. Yes, it does.
It looks like they're just wearing PJs.
Yeah,
that's like, okay.
I understand that it's
which I guess it makes sense because of the time that they're in.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. For the time period that the setting is set, yes, it makes sense, and it does also kind of look like the underneath of like what astronauts would wear.
Yeah,
you know. So I understand it. But I really hope that they move away from that.
I hope they make new suits for Doomsday,
or maybe after that.
Yeah.
You know?
Or for even Secret Wars. I hope they make new suits, especially for Secret Wars, because they don't make a new suit for Secret Wars, I'm gonna be a little mad.
Yeah.
Especially because of what this movie has revealed.
Exactly.
There's no way if they don't, it's gonna be a little disappointing.
Right. What was I gonna say? Shoot. I was gonna say something. Oh my god, dude. What was I gonna say?
Look at your notes, bro.
No, I am. It was something about seeing them again or something. I don't remember.
Like in future movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not excited in seeing them?
Right. No, I don't remember. I will say they did Silver Surfer really well as well.
They did her whole backstory and everything, and just her as a character.
Her character
really,
was
really
very well done.
Yeah.
And again, that just expressing her like power and her like where she's at, and like what level she's at. Yeah. It was very well done. Okay, I kind of want to get into spoilers right now because if I keep talking, I'm gonna get into spoiler territory. Let me reset the cameras real quick.
This is your warning.
All right. Now we are getting into our Fantastic Four First Steps spoilers.
So go watch it.
Come back.
Listen to our spoilers.
Listen.
If you have anything to say, go ahead and say it. Be like, Alex, you're a dumbass. I don't agree. Or I don't know.
Let us know what you think about our takes. I
want to talk first.
Go ahead. You gotta talk though. You're just breathing.
Future Foundation is in this movie. So Susan Storm or Susan Richards, I'm gonna start this, has created this Future Foundation which helps like the world and whatnot and whatever. And in this scene, they show all the countries that are like also in this partnership. Mm-hmm. And there's one that's missing. Latveria is missing from this entire Future Foundation.
The representative from Latveria, being Dr. Doom, is not there.
Yeah, Victor Von Doom is not there. Which actually, watching this movie, I thought Johnny was gonna die, because the whole reason that the Future Foundation is made is because Johnny dies.
So, I have a point in here. At the end of the movie, towards the end of the final fight, Johnny is ready to sacrifice himself for Franklin Richards.
Franklin Richards, yeah.
And I thought that's very bold of them to do. That's super early if they're already doing, because that's what the whole Future Foundation is that there's no more Johnny Storm.
So they have to figure out a way, because they're not called the Fantastic Four anymore. They're called the Future Foundation.
Right. Yeah, and that was pretty cool. That like I looked over at you, nudged you, and I was like, oh my god, Future Foundation. This is awesome.
First thing I thought about was Spider-Man.
I knew you did, yeah. Okay.
But even then, that's what I'm saying. Like, they better make new suits, because if they have this whole Future Foundation thing, and they go into Secret Wars without having a Future Foundation suit, I'm gonna be really mad.
I don't think that Johnny's gonna die.
I don't think he's gonna die, but they should make new suits just because they have that.
No, they're not. No, if they make Future Foundation suits and Johnny Storm's still alive, that's not good. That's a terrible decision. That's a terrible decision, because that ruins what the Future Foundation is.
Yeah, but they already made it anyways.
They made an organization. They made they made an organization called the Future Foundation. That's where they can get the name from. That's not where they should get the idea from.
Oh, man.
That's like saying, that's fantastic. Say that again. You know? That can be how they get the Future Foundation name for the new group. Mm-hmm. That's not how they should bring the Future Foundation into the future.
Yeah.
And again, even then, like, Spider-Man is not gonna do anything with the Fantastic Four in Brand New Day.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm telling you right. So it would make no sense. And Brand New Day is set to come out. Is set to take place at the same time / after the events of Doomsday.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though Doomsday is now releasing after Brand New Day takes place at the same time, towards the end / at the same time during the events of Doomsday. So Spider-Man's not doing anything with the Fantastic Four outside of Doomsday in his own solo movie. So there would be no reason for them to do Future Foundation.
Yeah.
And again, even if they did, it's too soon. Spider-Man just came out to be by himself.
Yeah.
He's now separating himself from the rest of the MCU.
Yeah.
So if they do Future Foundation, that's a terrible decision. And Franklin's still a child. I mean, he's a child during that time, but he's
godlike powers.
He's beyond toddler age. He's just taller right now.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of Johnny Storm, Johnny and Silver Surfer, that whole subplot,
is amazing.
Is amazing. Johnny and trying to figure out the language. Johnny's trying to be
like the smart guy for once.
Yeah, it
was really, really cool seeing that.
Yeah, it was good to see that kind of character development of him trying to be the mature person and contribute to the team with his brain and not with just trying to be the cool guy.
Which is like show and represents a lot because like every single time he brings up something, they're like, "No, Johnny." They treat him like a 5-year-old basically.
Right, and that's so Johnny Storm. Yeah.
But it's cool to see him like prove himself to like everyone because like when he eventually does decrypt her language or Silver Surfer's language and like has a whole blown conversation with her like in her like language, and he comes back to like the Baxter building and everyone's like, "Whoa, what? How'd you do that?" And, like he like that whole like scene of him proving himself is like really
it's
cool.
him proving himself. Yes, that's exactly what it is. And I was just talking about the Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer, her action and aura in this movie,
phenomenal,
fantastic. Say that again. It's also peak. Yes. I would say that's pretty.
She's probably like the biggest threat other than Galactus in this whole entire movie.
And oh my gosh, and they really deliver. They really do show that in the trailers with that whole dialogue. The I herald.
Galactus. I herald Galactus. I herald destruction.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so fire.
So fire. I have something else about it. Okay, we need to talk about that space scene. The space sequence.
Okay, so Silver Surfer comes down, tells them, "Yeah, your planet's cooked. Yeah. Galactus come over here, is gonna come eat it."
Right.
And they're like, "We can't let this just happen. So we're gonna go to space. We're gonna try to talk to Galactus." And like the whole entire time, everyone's like,
we need to talk about their ship though too. So they have the Fantastic Four have a ship and they use it to dock onto this thing that can like literally travel at like light speed. Yeah. It like can basically teleport them.
Yeah.
And so they go
or space jumping. I think
space jump. Yeah. And they use it to get to where they think Galactus is going to be. And Galactus is literally in the midst of consuming a planet.
Dude, they're like, "Where's he at?" And they're like, "I don't know, but this planet, like, something's happening to it." And like the whole scene of that is like so amazing because like they're witnessing a planet literally being destroyed.
Right.
And then Reed is like, that was like 1.4 times bigger than Earth.
Yeah.
So he's like, if he's doing this to this planet, imagine what he's gonna do to us.
Right.
And it's like, it's so crazy watching that because they're like literally in awe. They're like so terrified they have no idea what they're gonna do.
Right.
They're like, like, bro, it's so insane. Bro. And like that's what I was gonna point out. Like to the point where they're going to space, like everyone's like, "Oh my god, they got this!" Like the confidence going to space is so unreal, and just watching this planet like be destroyed, like, dude, their ego and their confidence just goes right down the damn drain.
Yeah.
And it's like Ben is like, yeah, we're gonna beat this guy up or what? And like he doesn't say anything big after that, and after they see the planet, or like it's so insane. Like they literally lose all hope, and like, and you can see it like literally drain from their faces. Yeah. It's so crazy.
Yeah. When they see that happen, so they're there, right? Yeah. And Sue Storm tries to hide them, whatever.
Oh yeah. They don't find Galactus. Galactus finds them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no. Galactus senses them nearby and sends Silver Surfer to come.
Yeah.
Find them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And the way she just is able to like phase through their ship and then just like floats right down to them and goes, "You guys shouldn't have came."
Yeah, you shouldn't have come here.
Oh my gosh! And then the whole them getting onto Galactus' ship, and them going to meet Galactus for the first time and like confront him for the first time. That whole the scenery, the setting, the way you feel in that scene is like,
yes, bro.
Oh my gosh,
like,
this is
this guy. Like he is him.
Yeah.
Because like they were like, yeah, we're here to bargain, and he's like,
there's nothing to bargain.
Yeah, and then they're like, dude, what are you here for? And then like Reed instantly goes into like, bro, it is like, bro, he's like, yes, sir. Like it was so insane.
I mean, I would too. You saw the way that Galactus looked. The way that he's able to like turn his like the eyes.
Yeah, like,
oh my gosh, the eyes are so. Yes. Oh my gosh, so menacing. It is so fantastic. Say that again. It's amazing. And then that's like the one scene where Reed truly showed emotion, like anger and fear at the same time. He's like, we will not give you our planet, and we are not giving you our child.
Yeah. And that's when they fuck up.
And that's, there's like Baylor's hair. My dog's hair is all over the mic.
In a way.
Now. Oh my god. It's been like distracting me this entire time. And then so like the scene where like Reed tells Johnny like he can't use his powers too much or he's gonna drain the oxygen
from his suit.
That was very realistic, and I like that little detail. That little detail was very well needed. I also like how you said this earlier, just a second ago, how Ben and Johnny wanted to fight. They wanted to hit something.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the opportunity came to fight Silver Surfer,
they didn't do shit.
They got folded so quick.
Bro, yeah. Bro, it was so funny.
But even then, like that whole dude, no. So when they were running away because they needed to get Sue and their child to save.
This man Galactus
stared at them, and then she
her water broke, and then I'm like,
she instantly started giving birth right then and there.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
It got Galactus like, you won't give me your baby? I'll just take it.
Yeah, and I'm like, ooh. And then like he sends Silver Surfer after them to go get the baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my, that whole scene was so great. And then, so they're on the chase now, and they're jumping.
Yeah.
But Silver Surfer's right in their tail. She is like traveling at super speed,
and then this
chasing
man Ben
them.
absolutely decks.
Oh my
decks her, bro.
Dude, that was so funny, bro. Ben is like yelling at Johnny. He's like, "Just hit her," and Johnny's like, "Don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens."
Yeah.
That was a great. See, Johnny and Ben's banter will always be so.
Yeah, it's always top tier.
It's always so nice to see. But it's that whole space sequence when they're flying or when they're jumping throughout space.
Yeah,
and
they're trying to escape Silver Surfer
to a black hole.
Yeah, because they're like mid jump space. They're like, "Oh, yeah, it's fine. We left in time." Bro, and then she jumps into the jump space tunnel, and they're like,
we gotta get out of here. We gotta go somewhere.
Johnny, come get your girlfriend, bro. She's tweaking."
That was funny. Yeah, no. Johnny, your girlfriend's here. No, but when they're on the run and they jump to that, they jump to a black hole because they have nowhere else to go. They can get rid of her. That was a WC. So apparently, this entire sequence in space takes place within a month.
Which is insane.
They were gone for
I think it's because of the jumps.
It's the jump. Yeah, it's the jump. Yeah. But that's amazing, dude. That whole sequence, that's the best part of that movie, is that space sequence.
And then, like, her getting sucked into the black hole. Yeah. I don't know how she got out of it.
Well, it took her a month to get out.
Oh, yeah, true.
For them, it was, like, a day or whatever. For her, it was a month. While we're on the topic of Galactus, Galactus, as we know, as has been confirmed, is a, like, Nexus being. There's no multiversal variant of him.
Yeah.
And with that being said, do you think we'll see Norrin Radd's Silver Surfer?
Absolutely.
I don't know, because if his Silver Surfer was Shala Ball, the female Silver Surfer, I don't know if we're gonna see Norrin Radd.
He could.
How? I
mean, she kind of just decked her own master into the
right, but
the
so
whole...
does Norrin Radd. So Norrin Radd betrays.
He did it. He did.
Yes.
In the movies, I don't remember.
Also, yeah. Also in the movie, yeah. In the 2005 movie, he at the end of the movie, remember Chris Evans' Human Torch helps him confront Galactus in the cloud. So Galactus in the early 2007 Rise of Silver Surfer, Galactus was just like a giant cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Silver Surfer at the end of the movie takes his board, flies all the way inside of the cloud, but he can't get there stable enough. So Johnny flies up to him and helps him, and then he builds up enough momentum or whatever to finally fly, and then he charges up within his board and it explodes, killing Galactus.
Yeah.
That would be cool though if that's actually, because at the end of the movie, it's made to seem that Norrin Radd's dead, but at the end of the movie, his board turns on and you can see him open his eye.
Yeah.
And his board flies towards him, hinting that he's still alive. Little theory, maybe, I don't know. Maybe by him blowing up inside of Galactus, he's actually just jumped towards Galactus, our Galactus. Even though, yes, it's a Nexus being, whatever, you never know. Maybe.
I mean, he could have been the new Galactus now.
Yeah, he could have just birthed Galactus.
Galactus said that he used to be, in the movie he says he used to be a normal human like the rest of them.
Right.
Yeah.
That could have, I mean, you never know. I mean, I don't know how they do it if Norrin Radd comes in the MCU. So I do want to talk about the ending. I'm not the biggest fan of the way that Fantastic Four ends. First of all, Fantastic Five, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god, yeah.
You missed me with that.
Yeah, because there's technically 5 of them now. One that has the powers to revive people.
I do want to talk about Franklin's powers too. Yeah, Franklin's powers. I was fuming. So Sue Storm dies.
Because she uses her powers too
powerfully?
Yeah,
she overdoes her powers to get Galactus out of their world. And she ends up dying. Franklin, her dying was a bit overkill, literally. But Franklin using his powers to revive her was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They could have easily just been like, oh yeah, no, she's been put in a coma or whatever.
Yeah.
But no. But the way that they show that Franklin does have powers, with the eyes.
Yeah.
That's very accurate to how his eyes look in the comic panels. So that was very cool to see. The way that they ended the fight with Galactus, I thought was very well done. The way that Galactus was finally the chapter on Galactus was finally closed. I thought was very well done. They didn't kill him off, which, we said, we're very glad that Marvel's starting to do this now with their villains. He's
just in the edge of the universe.
Yeah, they just set him away so that they can use him again in the future. And they sent him away. They sent him away in a way that I won't miss him or need to see him anytime soon. But maybe in another 10 years or so, I would like to see what or where he's been up to.
Yeah.
It was just it was a nice way to, like I said, put a bookmark on this chapter for Galactus.
Especially for the Fantastic Four.
Especially for the Fantastic Four.
Because he's such a main villain in their whole entire era. Which I also think is crazy. Bro, what the fuck?
I mean, and that's saying the same thing for Silver Surfer too, because Silver Surfer's the one who ends up pushing. Yeah, so Silver Surfer decks Johnny out of the way as he's mid-sacrifice.
Yeah.
And just ends the trouble of Galactus. Is there anything you want to say?
I want to talk about
the post-credit.
The thing.
The thing? Okay.
The one thing I don't like in this movie is the whole thing about how Ben is that he's not very accepted in society because of the way that he looks. And in this movie they're so accepting of him and they treat him like normal, because in the comics Like, the reason why they make the potion of him becoming human
Mm-hmm.
is because so, like, he can live a normal life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in the comics, they emphasize, like, when he walks out into the streets, like, he is always covered up. He wears a trench coat. He has glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
He has a hat on. Like, he's very well trying to hide himself from, like,
right,
everyone else. But in the movie, that's complete opposite.
No, initially they do when they do like the flashback origin of like when they first got all their powers. He's wearing the hat and the trench coat, and he's very like
conservative,
ashamed, yeah, and trying to hide himself. Yeah. But then once they started, it's kind of you know, goes without saying in the movie that, you know, he's been accepted because through the fame and through saving the people, you know, he's been accepted. So yeah, it's not like a dead giveaway. Yeah. They're not showing that, but
there's a reason why.
No, but they do acknowledge that.
Yeah.
It is acknowledged that he's been through that era. Another thing about the thing, clobbering time.
That kind of made me mad.
It made me mad too. So Ben does end up saying it's clobbering time,
but he doesn't say it like how I just said. He goes, "It's clobbering time."
He goes. Yeah, no, it's. They kind of tease it and try to build it up, but they don't build it up enough
in the movie
or in a way that would have made it like a hype scene.
Dinner time.
There was
was the only.
There was no hype to it. Yeah. He just says it.
Yeah.
And which was kind of very.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't say like enthusiasm. He just like says it.
Yeah. Another thing that's never said in this movie. Flame on. Why does Johnny never say flame on in the movie? That pissed me off. That is like the pillar to my childhood and to Johnny Storm.
I think it was like when he was going flame on. I think like at the end of the movie, I turned to Nico and I'm like, you know what I noticed? This guy has never said flame on once.
He never says flame on.
He's never said it.
And the only time it's ever said is because his action figure says it.
Yes, which is so crazy because like, how's your action figure? But like, I guess like in this universe is different because they have like shows about them and whatnot and everything, and like clobbering time isn't like a thing that like the thing doesn't say like says.
Yeah, it's like, just in the cartoon.
Yeah, it's just in the cartoons and something. So I guess it makes sense.
Yeah,
but like
even then,
why would you get rid of the most iconic things about them? Yeah,
he better say it when he fights Dr. Doom.
What time is it, Ben? No,
dude, no. Oh my gosh, I really wish that it was. That there was more hype to it. They built it up. There was just no hype to it.
Yeah, and it's just like the deliverance just wasn't there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And I mostly blame the thing for it. Because like Johnny was trying to get him up there.
Yeah.
Johnny was just Ben was just being a little bitch.
I love, dude, the thing is like really, you can tell the thing is the glue to the crew.
No, basically.
Yeah. Eben Moss Bachrach was a great choice. He sounds and just acts like the thing so well. All right, and now for the most anticipated part of this review, or maybe for this episode, really, the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four: First Steps.
Spoiler right now, it does not lead into Thunderbolts.
Yeah, so...
Which we all thought it would.
Yeah, we all were thinking that. Big question was, how does this movie tie into the post-credit scene of Thunderbolts or into Doomsday?
Yeah.
Well, it ties into Doomsday because Dr. Doom shows his face, and it is confirmed that is RDJ in that hood.
In that scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the post-credit scene, we see Sue Storm reading
her kid,
reading the toddler Franklin.
Franklin is 4 years old.
Yep.
Because this takes place 4 years after the whole Galactus thing.
Yeah. So she's reading a story to Franklin, goes to get another book, hears something, turns around to check on Franklin.
She turns the corner or pillar, and it's like a little pillar.
Who's there but RDJ's Dr. Doom? Mask is off.
Yeah,
Franklin is looking at Doom in his face.
Yeah.
Brother, our theater was so lame. There was like no reaction to that.
Yeah. Because the fact is, they're in the Baxter building.
Yeah.
The Baxter building. How did he get in here?
Right.
Without setting anything off? That's like, bro, what?
So,
how did he get there so quickly?
Theory time. So, I think that the post-credit scene of Thunderbolts takes place right after the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four. So Doomsday will kick off with the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four.
I think so, yeah.
With Dr. Doom encountering the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And then somehow, some way, they get onto the ship, and then that's how they get into the post-credit scene of the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
How that happens, I have no idea.
Clue.
But that, I think there is no way that Doomsday kicks off not with the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking about while we were at the theater, because there were just 2 post-credit scenes, and that was the first one.
Don't even talk about
the second one. Kind of made us a little mad. But,
if you go to watch Fantastic Four, don't stay for the post-credit scene, for the last post-credit scene.
You can go home and easily watch it like on YouTube.
See Dr. Doom. As soon as you see Dr. Doom,
leave.
You're good. You can
go. Because everyone in that theater stayed for the second preview,
and everyone was like,
"What the fuck?
That's it? Yeah. That's what I stayed for." Someone actually said that out loud. This is what I stayed for.
Yeah, and I was like, "Bro, what the hell?"
I was like, she said what everyone was saying though.
Yeah,
that's what everyone was thinking.
Yeah, because I was like, we were all like, "What the hell?"
I can't.
But yeah.
Doom though, like that's. I don't like the way that it looked in that scene. I don't like the way that his suit looked in that scene. Like the way, like his robe, his hood, whatever. Sure, you only see the back of it. I'm not gonna make any judgment off that. The mask though.
Did we get to see the mask?
The mask was in his hand.
Oh yeah, true.
I don't know if I liked the mask. I don't think the mask looks.
I can't make a judgment off a little like.
I guess
4-minute post-credit scene.
Right, but what I'm saying, just of that first look, I'm not excited for it.
We'll see.
I hope that they need. I trust the Russo brothers so much for this scene, for this movie. Doomsday and Secret Wars. I want to ask you this. Not including the next couple movies, not including Doomsday, Secret Wars, or Brand New Day. Is Marvel back? Is peak Marvel back? Like
I won't say that until I can't say something like that till I see Spider-Man.
3 movies later, you can't say that until 3 movies.
When is 3 movies later?
I guess 2 movies later.
Spider-Man comes out first, isn't it?
I guess. No, you're right. You're right. Damn.
I can't say that until I watch Spider-Man, because Fantastic Four was good. It was a great movie.
I would say. So we had. Besides Ironheart, I'd say Ironheart. Ironheart was mid. It was above mid. It was a 6.
It was good.
6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
But other than that, we had Daredevil: Born Again, Deadpool,
Born
Wolverine
Again was really good. Deadpool, Wolverine was really good.
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts was really good.
And then Fantastic Four.
I'd say
I'd say we're on a streak.
I'd say we're like first phase right now. Like we're good.
But
movies.
that's not, the question is, right now, not thinking ahead and only thinking of what we've gotten. I guess.
No, I don't think it's back. Until I see Spider-Man, I can't make a decision.
I think we're there. I think
if Spider-Man's a bad movie, it's so. Correct.
I think Marvel is coming back. I think
they're making a comeback.
I think they're back. I think they're back. Again, I'll agree with you. If the next movie, if one of the 3 movies doesn't do good,
it's no. Yeah.
And I'm saying that if just one of them isn't good,
if one of them isn't good, it's
over. Not because you cannot mess up on one. If you mess up on Spider-Man, you ruin Spider-Man. If you mess
literally.
If you mess up on either the other 2
Avengers movies, if you mess up on Doomsday or Secret
Wars,
you mess up Doom and like.
No, not even. If you mess up Doomsday, you ruin the future for the MCU. If you ruin Secret Wars, you ruined the entire MCU. Yeah. So if you ruin Doomsday, you ruin the future. If you ruin Secret Wars, you ruin the past. If you ruin Spider-Man, you've ruined the character and pretty much torn down every Spider-Man fan.
Basically. And I will not be torn down again.
I mean,
not after TASM 2.
TASM 2 was terrible, dude. I don't know how people support that movie. The only thing that came out of that movie was the suit.
Literally, bro.
That's the only thing that came out of the movie. I mean, I know this is one of my hot takes, but I adore the TASM 1 suit. I would prefer that.
Why?
I enjoy the TASM 2 suit because I know it's not your traditional Spider-Man. It's not a Spider-Man suit, but it just looks way like if I were to go out being Spider-Man myself, that's the suit I would choose. Because it's unique, it's different. It's cooler. The only bad thing about that suit is the lenses.
Yes. If the lenses was white, I'd
That's the only bad thing.
Or if they're even like
the sleekness and the coolness of the TASM 1 suit is way better than the TASM 2 suit.
Yeah, but if the lens were like literally any different color, I probably would have liked it better.
I mean, besides the lenses, mask. If you take away the mask,
it's a really good suit. Yeah.
If you take away the mask, I think that the TASM 1 suit is it's way, and I'm emphasizing this, way better than TASM 2 suit. The only thing that you can make the argument for is the spider, because because the TASM 1 suit, it's all like sleek. Nothing really stands out. Yeah. Whereas the webbing of the TASM 2 suit kind of stands out more. It kind of like it's actually like like if you were to rub across it, you'd feel the spider. Whereas on the TASM 1 suit, you'd brush your hand around it and it's still like sleek. It's still very like silky smooth, you know. And that's what I like. I like how like it's a very it gives me like Nightwing vibes, you know, very sleek and finessed. Yeah. You know, that's probably where it comes from, but I think that it's very aesthetically pleasing, you know?
I can buy behind that. I just don't think it's better.
I love the TASM 2 suit. I think the TASM 2 suit's great. I mean, I'm just saying that in my personal preference, if I were to go out wearing a Spider-Man suit, it's the TASM 1 suit.
I definitely choose Spectacular Spider-Man.
Okay, well, yeah, obviously. I'm not saying like any Spider-Man suit. I'm just saying like
I think Spectacular Spider-Man has to be the best rendition of Spider-Man I've ever seen.
I'd say it's the best looking.
I wouldn't say it's the best. I don't know, bro. Dude, I don't like everything about that guy. Holy fuck! Like to Peter, to like the friends, like even it's because it's the ultimate.
It's not. It's not. It is not.
It's not.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man isn't even ultimate either.
I know.
The only thing that's ultimate is the Spider-Verse movies. Or closest to ultimate is the Spider movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Ultimate is a little bit ultimate though. Because it has
once they start going into the Spider-Verse things, yes.
No, because it also has the big Green Goblin. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It does, but that's towards
like
the Spider-Verse.
Though.
Yeah, that's the whole Spider-Verse
his
thing.
Is ultimate.
Yeah, the Miles Morales in Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales' universe. That's the ultimate. Yeah. But that's the only time. Yeah. It's towards the end of that series.
Yeah. But like, yeah.
Now if they do Ultimate, like the Ultimate Comic Line stuff.
Why did they have to cancel Spectacular Spider-Man? Oh my god. Dude, I rewatched that whole show, bro.
I have
good
DVDs of like several of the episodes.
Bro, it's so fire.
Fire.
I remember I was watching when he first gets the black suit. He gets like
I have that on DVD. I have that.
And he's like on the boat. And he's like I think it's like
it's Chameleon.
And he's like, you didn't have the suit right. He's like, and he's like, I'm in mourning for my buried rep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was such a cold line. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, who is this guy?
And Black Cat in that.
Black Cat's in there too. Fire. Yeah. Anyways, enough about that. Let me not glaze bro for a moment.
All right. Anything else for the Fantastic Four?
No, I think it's a good movie. You should definitely go watch it. But I'll stand by that. I think Superman's a way better movie than Fantastic Four.
Superman is a way better movie than Fantastic Four. And that ruins our like predictions because I
ruins yours predictions.
Yeah. Well, no, because our prediction was that the movie, the Fantastic Four, was gonna end with the Fantastic Four losing.
Oh yeah, we finished that movie. It was like, dude, our theory was so wrong.
Yeah. No, it ruins my prediction that Superman was gonna do better in the box office, but Fantastic Four was gonna be a better movie. I think it's actually the opposite, right?
Yeah.
I think Fantastic Four did better
in box office.
I mean, it's only opening weekend. Give it a couple weeks. It's only opening weekend.
Yeah.
But even then, I think Fantastic Four still did better. Actually, I don't know. I have to look it up.
I'm pretty sure.
But Superman's definitely a better movie.
My coworkers asked me because I told them because they were like, it's like I can't wait for that Fantastic movie to come out. It comes out tomorrow. I was like, oh, I already watched it. Or it comes out today, and I was like, oh, I already watched it. I watched the premiere night. they're like, is it good? And the one thing I told them, I was like, I think Superman's a way better movie than Fantastic Four. And they're like, whoa, because Superman's a good movie. And I'm like, I know. I said it's a good movie, but I don't think it's better than Fantastic Four. I mean, Superman. And I'll stand by that to the day I die.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're about the same in the box office, but I'm sure that. Didn't you say something? What did IGN say about Superman? Did you say
they said it was a masterpiece?
Okay, and what did you look at? What Fantastic Four?
They said it was like a 5 out of 10.
That's so.
They said it was like it was really boring, and I'm like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could. It kind of does kind of just.
I say it has a good. I say it has a good start and a good climax. Like I think
I'm into the first hour of the movie than I am like the last hour of it.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because the whole first.
I think I was theorizing the entire time.
The first hour was like all the building up and all the suspense and all like the danger of Galactus and like the building of these characters, like not building but like overview of these characters. And then I think the first hour is the space sequence.
Yeah.
And then the second half of the movie is, Franklin Richards, we gotta protect this baby. Yeah.
I don't know. I just liked everything, because especially the portals, I thought that's how they were going to end up in Thunderbolts.
Dude, no, when they were... So
was like,
the teleportation, portal things, and then Silver Surfer comes in. Dude, right as soon as they were about to activate.
You see, like, on the map how fast she's going. Like, think. Bro,
yeah.
It was crazy.
Oh, my gosh. And they had, like, hundreds of those. There's, like, one in every country or whatever.
She took out all of them in, like, under, like, maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
It was crazy.
Dude. Power level of Silver Surfer is something else.
Dude, she really was aura form at that point, bro.
No. I feel like both movies were just full of aura farming.
Bro,
moments.
if she did that scene where like it was like that one Fantastic Four movie, where, like the older ones where he goes like from one end of the board to another, he like phases through it.
Oh yeah, when Johnny is chasing him in the yeah.
Dude, if she would have done that, bro, I would have been geeking in my chair, bro.
No, that would have been cool. Nah, but Norman Rad's got some other type of aura to him.
Yeah. I think it's because he didn't have any hair.
I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters.
He's bald.
Don't think
bald
that matters.
People always have crazy aura.
I don't think that matters.
Yeah.
I will say that the origin of Shia LaBeouf was pretty cool.
Oh, we never talked about that.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool though.
So
yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all you have to say about it. There was just an origin about it. I mean,
we're on the spoiler. I'm gonna talk about it anyways.
Yeah, but what else is there more to say than she had an origin? Galactus pulled up and was like,
I want your planet. And she's like, what if I became your servant and chose the planets for you? And he was like,
say bet.
Okay. But the thing is, she did it to protect her child because she had a child and she's never seen her again. Yeah. It's been years and years.
Johnny, when he finally
confronted her,
the language. No, he discovered the language, and then as soon as she pulled back up after the threat of Galactus, and after Galactus wants the child, and she's like coming back to Earth, the Fantastic Four went on like lockdown. Johnny escaped, went after her, and the dog that he is, man, he pulled up on every screen in the city.
Audio files.
All the files that they had of the language.
Or some shit like that, yeah.
And he like started speaking to her in the language. And then Ben goes, how did he understand the language? He can barely comprehend English.
And I was like, damn.
That's the dog Johnny, bro.
Yep.
That's Johnny Storm.
Learning a whole new language to raise up the huzz.
Literally. All right, anything else for Fantastic Four, Superman, or Ironheart?
Nope.
All right. So, with that being said, that is going to do it for this week's episode of the Supeologists Podcast. We hope you enjoyed all 3 of our reviews. Again,
let us know what you thought.
Yeah, let us know what you thought.
Especially about Ironheart. I feel like Ironheart's a little more interesting for me.
I feel like it's definitely more controversial.
Yeah.
But let us know what are your thoughts on any of the 3 projects. Again, sorry for the month and a half ghosting period. Yeah. Next week, hopefully, we have better equipment.
More to talk about.
Because these little mics Need to go. We need to get.
They're cool. It's just
it's such a hassle
programmings
to work with.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the recording software that I'm using, of course, like you'd have to pay for it or whatever. But I found a loophole because like it used to record up to 3 hours. So I would just like delete the file of the previous recording. So let's say we filmed episode 18.
Mm-hmm.
I would delete the recording after uploading it, whatever, and then start the recording for episode 19. And then we'd have a fresh 3 hours. But now it's like, no matter what you do, you only have 1 hour.
Even if you delete it?
Even if you delete it. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. So now we have much more of a hassle to work around the loopholes. It would just be better if we had just the regular, little clip-on mics.
That already have like their audio thingies.
Right, because it would just go straight to receiver that's on the camera. And it would just all go from that camera, and it would be so much easier. So yeah, hopefully next week. Next week, I'm not spoiling the title yet because I said no. But it's gonna be just a random episode, chill episode. Next week, in episode 20, we talked about what would have been episode 20. We talked about doing a bracket, or maybe it was episode 19. I don't know, but we talked about doing a bracket.
Talk about new ideas and shit like that.
Yeah, we were brainstorming, and we talked about doing a bracket for all of the Iron Man suits.
Oh, I remember that.
I have all of them.
And I say we should get like the whole gang for that.
I have all of them ready.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. I have pictures of them and kind of sort of like the bare minimum of their capabilities.
You should put it like on the TV.
How the hell am I gonna do that? Yeah.
Use that laptop. Plug into the HDMI. Be like the second monitor.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could put it on the HDMI.
Yeah.
I could connect it. Interesting.
Just so you have something to see.
I might put every single one. Like
and so you can just
like a
edit
Google
the
slide or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we can do that next episode.
That should be tough.
Damn, that's gonna be so much editing though, because then I have to put the pictures on the. Oh my god! You're digging at me. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, it's gonna do it for this week's episode. The official episode 20 of the Supeologists Podcast. Next week, episode 21. And then maybe after that, hopefully after that, I'll have what would have been episode 20 completed.
Maybe we'll do a
Probably
special...
not, dude. I feel like my laptop's gonna explode if I keep trying to edit that episode. Dude, because it's like so much cutting, so much input and loading into my computer, into my laptop, that's like, it's gonna... Like, my keyboard for that laptop, the battery in it's already swollen. So, like, the keyboard itself is, like, bending.
Oh, hell no. Yeah.
Dude. And, no, it was before I even started editing the episode. Like, it's been like that for, like, a couple years now. Dude, no, it's bad.
You're gonna need a new laptop.
This is what I have. But I don't know why, but the editing software, I have it on my other computer. I did download it on this one. I signed it and everything. But, like, anytime I download a file, like a video file in it, everything, like, pops up blue. Let me know if you guys know how to fix that, because I have no idea.
Yeah.
I haven't tried looking it up, but I'm not gonna. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I have the other one.
Go to Reddit. You check Reddit.
Huh?
You checked Reddit?
That's not what I use Reddit for.
Huh?
Huh?
You said that's not what... Alright.
But yeah, no, we'll catch you guys next week. Next week's episode 21. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this week's episode.
Maybe we'll do a little beach episode.
Beach vlog?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or a vlog, or just random shit that we'll be doing there. Maybe we'll record a little questions.
If I do a vlog, it's gonna go on my personal YouTube, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do like those cine vlogs.
You trying to be a vlogger now?
Not like vlogging.
Just for yourself?
Yeah, like less than a minute videos. Oh, okay. Like little like not montages, but like more than a montage, less than a vlog. Type of thing. So yeah, y'all go follow me on Icon Eco on YouTube.
Who the fuck?
I'll leave that in the description. Yeah. Yerp. Alright.
We'll see y'all.
We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.